In order to get the best out of your iPad, you're going to need to get apps from the App Store. And to do that, you need to have your Apple ID and the password on hand. In Settings, you can check on your Apple ID. I'll start this again. Right, now we're ready to go. Right, ready to go now. When you click on the, no, leave that out. In this section, you have all the details about your Apple ID. If you've got a household with a number of devices and or you're an individual with a number of devices, you'll have them all listed here. And if you share your Apple ID with a spouse or other family member, you will be able to access all of your devices there. Cut that bit out, that's a bit unnecessary. In this section, if you click here, you'll get the details of your phone number and name and so on. Password security here. It's a good idea to have a password that's a good quality one, the one that you can remember, because you'll need to use it fairly regularly probably. Payment and delivery. You can either have a credit card entered here, which is quite safe, or you can go to a supermarket and get an iTunes card which has credit on it, and you can use that to pay for any purchases with Apple. iCloud is a separate video, and of course having iCloud switched on will make all of this much more effective. Now I'll go back to the App Store. Now we'll go back to the App Store. Now we'll go to the App Store. Christ knows what I'm doing here. The App Store can be quite bewildering because it has a vast number of apps, well over 500,000. And so the best way to find your way around is to use the search function. And here you can put in whatever search word you like. And so we'll try that one if I'm interested in chess. And the App Store will then have the most popular or successful apps near the top of the listing. And there will be hundreds of them for a topic like this, like chess. Next to each of the entries, there is either a price listed, as for this one, it's $12.99, or more often for this sort of app, there is a Get button, and then in very small print underneath the Get, it says in-app purchase. So that means you can get the app free, but if you want to go beyond the basic version, you'll be asked to sign up for a one-off or maybe a subscription payment. The majority of the apps are either free or they have a one-time cost. Now, to make some sense out of the information here, you need to look at the star ratings, that's the review ratings for the apps. And you can see that one has 6.1 thousand reviews, and they come out averaging 5 out of 5. This one here is 1.5 thousand or 1.4 thousand reviews, and they're very positive. So these first three apps are very popular, so you'd be pretty safe getting any of them. So you then need to do a bit of homework and look through the detailed information about the app. Here you've got a link to the reviews, and you can read them to get quite a good idea about the strengths and weaknesses of an app. Then there's a section here showing the graphic of the reviews, some examples of the reviews, details about what the app does, and there will be a description up the top with a More button, and this tells you what the app will do. That's the general layout for all of the apps, and it's just being a smart purchaser is the way to work through that. When you click Get or click the payment item to say you want to purchase an app, you'll be asked to enter your Apple ID to then authorize the payment or the credit.